Hello, hello.
Hello.
Check 1, 2.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We are live on the air. Welcome, folks.
It's the Empire Strikes Back gang.
Yeah, you've got 3/4 of the leaderboard right here. I'm the Bagler 5, racing at Scarface Nico. This
That's me.
game is kind of trash.
It is. It is.
Yeah, any other words, Nico? I think that about sums it up, huh?
Yeah.
You guys are ready?
That's it. All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
That's all I have to say.
We've got Every Time We Slay commentating for us, so you're gonna listen to him. But yeah, I think just whenever we're ready to go, we can fire up.
All right, you guys ready? I'll count you down.
Yeah, sounds good.
Start the game.
Actually, wait,
Let's
hold
go.
on. Let me.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Alrighty, I gotta reset here.
Okay, and tell me when
Right,
you reset,
sounds
then
good.
I'll start. Okay.
It's
3,
you, Slay. You gotta tell us
2,
when to reset.
1. Oh! You didn't reset now, please. Sorry, sorry, everybody.
Wait.
Okay,
do we-
Nico, reset on 3, Nico. 3, 2, 1. Reset. All right, Slay, count us down.
All right, we're waiting for the Lucasfilm to fade away here.
So good.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, yeah, this game has a little bit of a weird, for those of you who have never played, has a little bit of a weird start. You don't gain control of your character, so you have to put a little bit of a buffer on the live split counter. Anyway, the first level somewhat mimics Luke being outdoors in Hoth. Now, the level itself, if you ever played this game casually, is actually really long, but the speedrun tech discovered that you can kind of sneak your way out of it very quickly, so it should take under a minute if you do it right. You just have to grab that lightsaber. Unfortunately, the hard part is there's a sort of double jump that you can do with the Tauntaun, which involves pressing select and then pressing A 1 frame afterwards. And if you don't do that, oop, Bagler got right up. You can see Nico's trying it now. You got to get 2 of them in a row. Oop, not bad. And that gets you out of that level nice and quick, so. The second phase of Hoth, kind of like this game's version of a auto-scroller, although it's not technically one, but you have to kill 10 of the ATSD walkers. Or wait a minute, no, these are AT-ATs, excuse me. Pardon me, Star Wars fans. I just said the wrong thing. It's over. And you can kill 5 of them using the harpoons from your speeder, but the rest you have to climb underneath, as you can see Bagler's doing right now. So the route for the speed run involves killing a couple and crashing your speeder and going along on the ground like this. And you can see when you kill the snow troopers, there's a little letter S that drops, and you have to pick up 5 of those S's to get a new speeder to spawn. So you want to actually be kind of careful in this section about how quickly or slowly you pick up those S's, because if you don't get them at the right time, you can either waste a lot of time trying to get them, or you could accidentally jump into your speeder too soon, and that kind of messes it up. So we're going to kill this next bunch on foot. And you can see Bagler just jumped into the ship. I'm not sure if that was on purpose. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, sorry. I'm watching both racers at once, so I'm trying to keep up here. Pardon me if I make any mistakes. You can kind of grind the ship health down on the ground like that. You can see what Bagler's doing. Oh, that's not usually how we do it. And then crash it so that you can get underneath. Yeah, I had a feeling something went funky there.
Yeah, I got in the ship too early.
Okay, sorry. But we're recovering. You actually do get a little bit of health, by the way, when you get those S's, so... Alright, so Nico right on Bagler's... Actually, they're almost in a dead heat right now here. Wow, look at this. Oh, Nico with a slight edge here. The final one, after you kill it, then you can just jump to the right and the ship will spawn. How soon it spawns is a little bit random, so sometimes you can get the nice quick 7 jumper. Earlier in practice, Nico got the 15 jumper, which I've never even, myself, never had one that bad, but usually when I get screwed by the game, it's about 13. Alright, so the third level here sort of becomes a normal platformer, if you will. This is the Echo Base. So we're going to take an intentional death here after we get the Force lightsaber. One of the elements of this game is that you have different Force weapons that you can collect throughout, and so when you press start, you'll get a menu and you can choose between them. So they both just grabbed the Force lightsaber, which has more damage power, like it takes more damage on enemies, which is really useful for some of the bosses in this game. And then there's the Force speed, which they'll both be picking up, which makes Luke run super fast. And there are a bunch of Force weapons we don't get in the speed run. Like there's one that makes it so you don't have to charge jump. This game has a charge jump where if you hold down, you'll jump super high. In fact, you can charge the charge jump, while you're falling, or anytime you're moving. If you hold down, it helps you charge it quicker, which is kind of a nice tech to get you to be able to do multiple charge jumps in a row quickly. You'll see that in Dagobah in the next level. We exploit that feature. But anyway, Nico is about to grab the Force speed right here, which after he gets up to the top here, he's going to switch it on. You'll notice Luke runs super fast. You don't have to hop. The bunny hopping when you're not using Force speed is just faster than walking, which I'm sure some of you are familiar with from other games. Anyone who's played some of the Zelda games knows that if you just roll on the ground, you actually move faster. The other big important Force weapon that we acquire later in the game is the Force float, which makes Luke sort of fly through the sky. So that kind of enables you. In this level, you have to get into that walker so you can clear this area, because those electric floors there will kill you. The task can jump through them, because apparently you can do a frame perfect jump and not be killed by them, but that's a pretty tall tale to ask for RTA. So we're in a dead heat right here at the second to final boss of this level. You shoot him down. So if you use your Force weapons, you see that big F, that will charge your Force power back up, if you haven't figured that out already. So there's some strategic places in the game where we grab those to recharge. When we were working on this speedrun about a month or so ago, we found a bunch of spots where you can kind of exploit that Force speed, and things like when you're climbing up vines in these Dagobah. Man, these guys are like neck and neck. They're almost in the exact same spot. This is incredible. When you're climbing up those vines, you actually don't use any Force power if you have your Force speed on, but you do climb them a lot faster. However, both you can see Bagler's doing sort of a vine jump trick. If you hold A while you're on the vine and wiggle the D-pad back and forth, you'll kind of skip up it a lot quicker than just climbing straight up it. If you're a chicken like me, you don't do that, though. So we're on Dagobah here, looking for Yoda. They play a little fast and loose with the plot of the movie here in the game, so it's not quite how it unfolded, but these annoying floor blobs that pop out of the floor can really scam you, as can that grasshopper if you do what Nico just did and run into him. But we're safe. No grasshopper belly flops, thank God. And Bagler found Yoda, now Nico found Yoda. Wow, look at this race. Guys are only a second apart. The sink! So these platforms, I didn't mention this. Ooh! I didn't mention this in Echo Base, but it's true here. The platforms have a couple of different speeds, so that can really cost you time in the speed run. Obviously, you want them when they're moving really fast, but sometimes you get the giga slow molasses moving. Oh no, Nico! As you can see, those blobs can knock you back. If you fall in the water, you don't die instantly, but you almost die instantly. It takes your health super quick, so that's bad. Stay out of the water, folks. Alright, here we're going to pick up the force float, and you're going to see Bagler use it for the first time here. This is really, really handy for this game. But we're going to switch right back here and run. Nico actually discovered this one. We were looking at the strats, because there were only 2 runs on the board before. And he found that grabbing that force right there saves a ton of time versus the earlier strat of grabbing an extra force in the first Cloud City level, which is 2 levels away from where we are now. And we'll have enough force left here that we can use it in that level as well, so that's super handy. Now on this level that Bagler's entering, we're outside of Cloud City, and first you have to kind of dispatch this volley of cloud cars, and then that's followed by 32 TIE fighters. I don't know how they came up with the number, but considering how many times I've died on this level because you have to kill so many of them, it's really annoying. There's sort of a pattern to them, but it depends on when you kill them, and since uh-oh. Ooh, Bagler! Oh, 2 left. Oh man, brutal. I've been there before. Yeah, it's kind of a time delay. It'll restart you where the TIE fighters, so you don't have to re-kill the cloud cars, which is nice. But yeah, this level is kind of... As someone who enjoyed this run, I can freely admit the game stinks in a lot of ways. This level is stinky, for sure. Nico escapes with 1 or 2 health bars left and takes the lead. He's in Cloud City 1. There are 2 Cloud City levels. They look somewhat similar here at the beginning. You can jump through these laser walls if you're right up against them. If you try and jump through them from far away, you're dead. That's an easy way to lose a run, as I have done many times. Excuse me. So in this level, we're kind of... It's not really much to it, actually. There's just a bit of platforming. One of the other pieces of tech that we discovered is at the end, instead of fighting Boba Fett, which involves a really tricky sort of diagonal input to shoot him, you can actually just fly over, and as long as you don't drop and get soft locked, you can skip that boss fight entirely, which you can see Bagler doing right now, and Nico just did it a second ago. So this is our second flying level where we shoot Boba Fett down in his Slave 1 ship. There are basically 2 spawns for this level that we figured out the strat for. It's either if he spawns from the left, you can immediately... Ooh, Bagler takes back the lead. If he spawns from the left, you can immediately start shooting him, and you kind of want to accelerate a little bit here and there to keep up with him. If he spawns from the right, you have to do a quick turn back. And then you can get him. But it's the fastest strat that we found is always with the leftmost spawn. So you're there's a little bit of RNG or luck in getting that one. Alright, this level is Cloud City again. We mostly float for the entirety. The more time you can stay floating without having to touch down saves a lot of menuing time. So we can grab these forces like Bagler just did without actually touching the floor. That was... Oh! Yeah, see what happens when you accidentally touch the floor? You kind of get screwed there. Ooh! Man, the sync is unreal here. These guys are just... They're in the same corridor and everything. Alright, we're going to float down here. There's a force recharge. This is another level where we figured out that after killing one of these two troopers right here, if you jump over them, as you can see Bagler and Nico both doing, you can float at the top and spawn the enemies above you, and you don't spawn this one more final boss that's down below right there. Oh my god, this is almost a dead heat. What a race. Alright, we've entered the final level. Darth Vader, of course, waits at the end. This is the fake Darth Vader right here. That's very easy to kill, but he gives you a health and a force weapon, so that's nice. In a lot of these levels, between Bagler and Nico and myself, we found some routing differences that save a little bit of time. And just, you know, good clean executing, climbing these ladders quickly. You really shaved a lot of time off. So there's a couple of big force float sections. Man, this is incredible. Can't believe how close these two are. Oh, Bagler gets scammed by those guys throwing their apples. Oh, he takes back the lead from Nico. Can you believe this? Holy moly. Oh, man. This is our final force grab before we reach Darth Vader here. There's one spot where you can get scammed right here where Bagler is, but he gets a good RNG and floats through that whole section. Alright, so Vader is a little bit of a crapshoot. The fight itself is not that hard, but if the flying bits of detritus catch you in the wrong way, you can get completely hammered. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh, and Bagler pulls it off. GG's to Bagler with the 1547. That's actually good for second place. He bopped me and Nico. Nice run.
The force is with you, young Skywalker.
Nico reaching Darth Vader. Let's see if he can not get bad RNG. Oh, it's beautiful. Clean Vaders. I love it. You love to see it. Wow, look at that. 20-second difference. What a race.
Woo.
GG's to Nico. Wow, guys.
Yo, GG Nico. He's deafened monkey.
Bagler, what a
GG,
run.
Nico.
Ooh, GG. That was pretty close.
That was pretty close, dude.
Oh, man. The Vader level, you know, after the big floats,
Uh-huh.
So you grab the heart, then you big jump up to the ladder. And the ladder, there were like 3 of those like green grenade whatever throwing guys.
Oh no, dude.
I fell down there like 3 times.
That's where you lost the lead, yeah. Yeah, Bagler
I
caught
have
you 'cause you
never-
got stuck there.
Damn, I've never had such a scam set up there.
That was incredible, that race. You guys were in sync, like, amazing.
Dude, I got in the speeder in the wrong spot. Yeah, I got all first tries. And I got in the speeder in the wrong spot in level 2 and had to like die in a bunch of random. And then I died on the TIE fighters, dude. Just the worst level.
Oh my god, dude! Level 2, when I was fighting the third walker, I had 2 S's.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, that's what happened to me too. And then I was like, oh, I gotta fight all these guys and get in because I thought I was like past the other one, the one where I was supposed to be in. I don't know. That's a good race though, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
great race,
amazed
guys.
how close we were.
Super entertaining.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. What did you do for the boss at the end of Echo Base?
I
You played safe?
the laser. No, I did the lightsaber, just the regular way.
Lightsaber, nice. I did the same.
Yeah, you can't really mess that up if you get in a good spot.
Yeah,
Unless
once you know
take a ton of
the
damage
visual.
early or something.
Yeah. Oh, the TIE Fighters. I survived the TIE Fighters with 1 bar of HP.
Oh,
Yeah.
I messed up the Cloud Car so badly that I entered the TIE Fighter part with half my HP gone already.
Oh, dang. Dude, I had a really good start to that level, but there's a spot right up. You folks will notice that we kind of like went really high up in the sky for the TIE Fighters part. There's one little tile though where if you stay, the TIE Fighters will like spin out of control and just like absolutely spam lasers at you, and it just like kills you instantly. And that's what happened to me. Like you can't stay at a certain elevation or you just insta die.
Yeah.
Nico,
Oh man, I had like 2 left and I couldn't get them, and I was in the wrong spot.
Oh no!
Nico, which side I didn't see where your slave one? Did he start on the left or the right side?
I had the bad one, so you
Okay,
came from the
yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I think Bagler retook the lead. Like you were slightly ahead, and then he got the left side, and then it switched by like a second or two.
5-second RNG.
I saw Nico was chopping down some of those stormtroopers, and I think that RNG somehow has something to do with like the sound effects. I think is what Tompa said. Like,
Yeah.
if you swing your lightsaber in the level before, it changes the RNG in the level
Right.
after it, which is really dumb.
It is.
So
it
you
is.
want to avoid ever swinging your lightsaber in that level to get the good pattern
Yeah,
in the next one.
I almost died there as well. I had because they blasted my. Yeah, they kept blasting me for some reason, and I almost died. And then in Cloud City 2, when I was floating, I hit one of the bounty hunters, and it pushed me to the ground.
Oh yeah, dude, I hate that.
And
That happened in our little warm up.
I go through with 1 bar again. Then I grabbed the health, but oh my god.
I had like
grabbed that
0
one
visible health in Cloud City 1, man.
man.
On that last gate, I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Bagler, you grabbed the one force in Cloud 2, like the hard one, without touching down, but then you got scammed again in that little like turnaround before the chicken heart.
Yeah, man. Anyway, it's a nice run. Thanks, thanks Dave
Yeah,
for putting it
Nice
on.
fun, guys.
This game looks really bad, but we had a lot of fun learning some of the new strats, like developing the new strats and stuff. Like it's just so jank that I don't know.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Laugh sometimes.
just finding out all the things in the game. Just be like, what if we float here, and then we just found a way to skip a boss fight completely.
Yeah. Wait, why should we fight this?
You guys had amazing. You both got good RNG on Vader, which is nice. No one got scammed at the very end of the round.
I was worried. I saw Nico on my heels. I was like, please.
I made some mistakes at the end though. Well, mostly the little grenade throwing
Those stupid
gremlins.
apple throwers, man. They got you.
Those stupid gremlins.
I can't, I've never found a way to get past those guys reliably. It's just like...
You need to
sometimes
find...
you get hosed.
You need to find there's an opening you can see once they throw a grenade that you can jump at them. But if you have 3, they're throwing at a different time. Yeah.
Oh, man. Alright, thanks again for watching.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
On, Dave. I guess we probably don't want to run over too much here.
Yeah, thanks Dave. Thanks Bagler and Nico.